is Kate McMahon, and I'm your host today for What's Happening. And I'm very excited to share that we have some folks here from the Alzheimer's Family Support Center, and they're here to talk to us a bit about their mission as well as an upcoming event on October 14th. So I'd first like to introduce Melanie Braverman.
Hi,
Thanks
Kate.
for being here. And Melanie is the co-founder and cultural director. And we also have Melissa Weidman.
Hi.
Hello, and you have a great role, Director of Community Outreach.
Community engagements.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
thank you. I'm
correcting
excited
me.
as well.
So can we talk a little bit about what makes your organization unique?
Well, we were founded in 2014 by myself and Molly Perdue, who's our executive director. We were both caregivers at one time. Coming out of the experience feeling like we'd do it again in a heartbeat, but it could have been a lot easier. And we wanted to be able to help families fare better in the process, certainly than we did. So that's how we got started. We are a direct service organization. We provide a whole array of free services for families living with Alzheimer's and dementia on the Cape, entire families, not just caregivers, not just people living with cognitive disease, but anybody in the family system. And we live on Cape Cod, so the way we define family is quite broad. That could be your neighbor, your friend, or anybody in your faith community. We have 50 support groups up and running from the Bridges to Provincetown for caregivers and people with the disease. We do an enormous amount of education. We do family meetings, counseling, different kinds of supports for both individuals and for families. We do a lot of cultural and social events. That's my title. We do ongoing phone support. So we provide as broad an array of services as we can, not to supplant what's already available in the community, but to augment what's there and also to fill any gaps in service.
Sounds like you have a wide array of services.
We do, and everything we offer, we don't charge for. We don't charge the community for. So
that's wonderful. Can we talk a little bit about the need here on the Cape?
Well, as you can imagine, the need here is enormous, and we know that as the Cape goes, so the rest of the state goes, and so goes the country, because we have an enormous number of people who retire here to the Cape. And what makes their caregiving more challenging is that they're often here without the benefit of their adult children or their extended families. So as the caregiving responsibilities ramp up, these are families that need an increasing amount of help. There's estimated 10,000 people on the Cape right now living with some kind of cognitive disease in the care of 20 to 30,000 unpaid family caregivers. What's even more startling about that number is only half of those people have been identified. So think about it, 5,000 people living with some kind of cognitive impairment under the care of family caregivers who aren't getting any help at all. And so part of Melissa's incredible contribution to our effort is to get the word out that we're here, that these services exist, and that all people have to do is pick up a phone and call us to be able to get the help that they need.
And it's wonderful, too, that it's free of charge.
Yeah, and I think what is really exciting and inspiring about this organization, it's the Alzheimer's Family Support Center. And as Melanie just said, that's where people don't realize that there is a lot available to them, and they don't have to bear an added burden of more payments or more insurance that they have to figure out. That's why this is so special. It's grassroots, and the only way that this organization can do this is through the partnership and support of members of the community. So it's something that's very different. It's not a black tie kind of fancy donation-based events. It's really community-based and very different type of thing.
That's great.
And a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet. Do you want to go ahead and share a little bit about the walk that's occurring on the 14th?
Yeah. So we're very excited. This is I
think it's our
fifth annual Walk for Alzheimer's. It will be held on Sunday, October 14th. The registration starts at 10 a.m. at Provincetown Town Hall in the middle of very exciting downtown Provincetown. And of course, everyone on Cape Cod knows this is the best time of year to go
couldn't
there.
agree more with
Yeah,
you.
it also happens to be Oyster Fest weekend, but this is before the traffic.
There you go.
So you come to this, you can participate, and then go to Oyster Fest, and
On your
you'll
way
be
back.
on the
in
way back.
Mid-Cat.
So registration starts at 10. The walk starts at noon, and then it's just a walk down to the end of Commercial Street and back. Stroll, roll. We invite family members of all ages, all abilities, pets, children, and we'll have free food, lunch for everybody, and a live band at the Provincetown Town
Neat.
Hall, the Sound Dunes, which is a big band of over 60 people who are fabulous, age over 60. And we'll have a big community party, and you don't have to donate in order to walk, just come. And you don't have to walk in order to donate. We really appreciate donations. And there's a very special feature this year, which is that we have an anonymous donor who will match every donation dollar for dollar, so that anything people give will have twice the impact.
That is fabulous.
Anything you wanted to add,
Congratulations.
Stephen?
Well, one of the things I just want to give a shout out to the people who are doing these enormous services for us. So Mayflower Trolley donates a trolley for the day of the walk, and we have a music therapist named Brianna LePage who runs the day program, the adult day program at the Eastham Council on Aging, and she's on the trolley, so we can put our friends with cognitive disease on the trolley, and they drive around town in true Provincetown fashion and sing their hearts out, and so caregivers can walk without having to worry about their people. Cosmos Catering is a beautiful catering company in Provincetown that donates all of the lunch. So we do have these friends, and then the Sound Dunes are going to play. So we do have lots of community partnerships, and that's partly, as Melissa said, that's what makes this whole enterprise possible for us to be in a few short years seeing more than 500 people a month right now for some kind of free service. And this is what makes it possible for us to be able to move it forward for the community.
That's great. And it sounds like a fun, light, and lively event.
It certainly is.
That's great. So is there anything else that you'd like to share today before we wrap up?
How about our phone number on our website?
Please.
So if you want to know about our event or about any of the services that we provide, our phone number is 508-896-5170. Our office is in Brewster, but we do service all over the Cape. If people are homebound and can't get out, we will come to them. Our website is alzheimerscapecod.org, ALZHEIMERS capecod.org. And if you want to contribute to the walk, you just click on Alzheimer's Walk 2018 and it'll get you right to the site.
On the website. That's great.
And we really appreciate everyone who has supported us in the past. Look forward to all our new supporters, and we can't do it without you. And you probably have someone in your family that is already living with this challenging illness. If not, your neighbors, we all are touched by it. So this is truly a community issue, and the community together, working together, can help make this possible so that people can have the support they need, so nobody has to do this alone.
Right. Well, thank you very much for the work that you do. As we know, it's going to become more and more pervasive. So it's wonderful that you help the families and the caregivers directly at no cost.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Katie. Yeah.
So that's it for today. Thank you for joining us for What's Happening.